The views and opinions in this program are not those of CISA 7 or Spectrum.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this special board meeting. We'll start with taking roll. Beth, if you could help us with that, please.
Good evening. Smith?
Here.
McCoy?
Here.
Warren?
Here.
Vandenheuvel?
Here.
Becker?
Here.
Sitnikau?
Here.
All right, all 6 board members are present. The purpose of tonight's meeting is strictly to identify the number of candidates who we will interview for the open board position. We had 24 applicants express interest in the position, and speaking for myself, very pleased with the amount of interest in our school board, being a member of our school board. With that, though, becomes the unenviable task of deciding which we will choose to interview. And unfortunately, we have room for 8 candidates. And so while we'll have to go through that list tonight and decide who those 8 are, I do want to express our gratitude to everyone who took the time and the step to express interest, because it does take a great deal to stand up and volunteer for public service. So thank you very much to everyone who applied, and apologize, but 1 seat for the number of individuals, it's going to be a tough decision. And so tonight we'll try to narrow this list down to 8 people to bring back for interviews on March 1st. So the way that the process will play out, Beth will read the names in order in which they applied. And board members, when Beth reads the name, if that is somebody that you would personally like to interview, please just speak up. We won't take roll like a normal vote. You can just say yes. Beth will keep track of how many yeses for each candidate, and we'll continue to move through the list. When we're done, Beth will share her screen and show how many yeses each person got. She'll sort it. Anyone that has 6 yeses will automatically be moved unless there's more than 8 with 6 yeses, and then we'll have to go to a secondary step in the process. So we'll go through this first round. The vote getters with the highest total will be moved in. If there is a tie, then we'll enter into a process to break the tie to make that selection. Are there any questions before Beth gets started? Go ahead, Rhonda.
Thanks, Eric. So to clarify, I know you said that we'll call out and there won't be a roll call, but in the event there are people who want to know, and it's very possible that there will be more of a microscope on this at this time than in previous years, is there any way to gather? So if there was a question about who voted for this person, who didn't, just so we have some log of that? So if someone was to say, well, who voted for this candidate? So I think I would like to see us do that, so we have specific tallies of that.
Why would that be necessary?
Yeah,
It might be that. Can I answer that? It might be necessary because there's a lot of people watching this at this time, and that somebody might have a question about how many people gave a vote to this person so they could be interviewed. I think it's transparent.
Right. So they'll be able to see it, right? So
Yeah.
Beth will say a name, and then anyone who says yes will say yes for that specific person. So this being recorded, everybody will see who voted for who, and they can go back and watch that. But we won't ask each person.
But if we don't expect people to watch this and they just want to know, is there any way other than I will keep track of it myself?
Yeah, you can keep track of it. Oh, go ahead, Melissa.
We just be careful about using the word vote, because we're not supposed
take any votes. This is a
Yeah, so
discussion
that's
about
the,
who's moving forward. I know words matter, so I just want to make sure that we're complying with how we have this posted.
sure.
There's no official vote or action. It's a discussion as to who's moving forward in the process, and so no vote was contemplated on each.
Okay,
of
so
Wait,
what
so wait,
word
not
would you
even
like
not
us
even
to
on the
say?
final slate?
the
Not even to approve the final? I mean, I assumed we would be, I guess I didn't even think about whether or not we would be voting to approve the final list, not person by person, though.
We posted this the same way that we've done the last two times. There's been a discussion about who would be moving forward, and Brenda can correct me if I'm wrong, about who would be moving forward for the vacancies, and there was no official vote. It was a discussion, and then those individuals were notified.
Really?
Correct.
There was
So-
no vote to formalize the selected candidates? Okay,
No.
if there wasn't, I thought there was. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I won't put up a fight if there's precedent. I think it's a better practice to take the official vote at the end. But if we didn't and we posted as we did because we didn't, then okay.
So, and can I just go back to where I was coming from? So I understand there's no vote. So what would the word be that you would like us to use? Because we are still making choices in order to interview candidates, and there will be questions about that.
So if you, when Beth reads a name and
Yeah.
if you would like to interview that person, please say yes.
Right. But I guess my question, hold on. My question is, because there will be questions after this, how did you choose these people? And then the process in general, because not everyone can watch the meeting or the recording, and they do deserve an answer on this, right? So what would the preferred word be when we are obviously doing what we're going to do, but to explain it to the public, we didn't vote. We just decided who would be interviewed. So then,
Yep, each board member can express the candidates that they would
Okay.
like to interview, and whoever expresses the most, gets the most interest from the 6 board members is how we're making this selection.
okay. And that's what I'll use. So
Yep.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. All right, so Beth, you'll get started. If there's not any yeses, you can just continue to move on, and we'll just kind of go at a speed that you're comfortable with.
Thank you. Okay, letter of interest number 1 was from Mark Chapman.
All right, next.
Joseph Sable,
Yes.
Okay, next.
Scott Clark,
Sorry, who it cut out a little bit.
Scott Clark,
All right, next.
St. Luke B. Kerr,
Yes.
Yes.
so that was 2, Warren and Becker.
Yeah,
And
no, I
Rob.
said yes as well.
Thank you, Rhonda.
So Brenda too. You said Brenda. Yes, Brenda.
Yep. 3 yeses.
All right.
Thank you. Steve Corbelli,
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
2, Chad Dahl,
Yes.
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 so I just want to confirm that was 5, Vanden Heuvel, Sitnikau, Smith, Warren, and McCoy. Thank you.
Yep.
Number 7, David Oaksney,
Yes.
thank you. 8, Amy Richards, nine, Eric Hagedorn,
Yes.
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 I'm so sorry, was that 3 total, Vanden Heuvel, McCoy, and Smith?
And Warren, I believe.
Thank you, 4 total.
4.
Number 10, Becky Lane.
Yes.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Absolutely. Number 10 was Becky Lane.
Yes.
Yes.
So that was 2, Becker and Sitnikow. Number 11 is Barbara Kana.
Yes.
Yes.
That was 2, Becker and Sitnikow. Number 12 is Michael Davis. Thirteen is Carissa St. Thomas.
Yes.
Yes.
And that was 2, Sitnikow and Becker. Number 14 is Jason Johnson. 15 is Sarah Cruz.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I have 4, Smith, Warren, Sitnikow, and Becker. Thank you. 16 is Josh Coop.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just going to repeat what I think I heard. I have 4, McCoy, Vanden Heuvel, Smith, and Warren. Thank you. Number 17 is Laura Latin Warren.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I have 5, McCoy, Vanden Heuvel, Smith, Warren, and Sitnikow. Thank you. 18 is Abby Zelcha. I apologize.
Yes.
Yes.
2, Sitnikow and Becker. 19 is Denise Siebert.
Yes.
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 I believe I have 4, McCoy, Vanden Heuvel, Sitnikow, and Becker. Number 20 is Marcus Gringen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 2, Sitnikow and Becker. 21 is Scott Hansen.
Yes.
Okay. 1, Sitnikow. 22 is Rachel Cloud.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I have 3, Vanden Heuvel, Smith, and Warren. 23 is Jessica Franco Morales.
Yes.
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 Okay. I believe I had 5 total, Vanden Heuvel, Smith, Warren, Sitnikow, and Becker.
Yes, I said yes.
Oh, Laura said yes as well.
Thank you, Laura. Okay, so I have 6 total for Jessica. And then candidate number 24 is Darren Kane.
Yes.
All right, so Beth will sort those votes and share her screen. We'll take a look at the top 8. If there's any tie for the bottom, we'll re-vote based upon how many seats we have left and how many people are tied.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. So there's line 8.
Okay, so the top 7, as listed, anyone who had 4, 5, or 6 votes will be our 7s. We have 2 people tied for the 8th spot, St. Luke be her and Rachel Cloud. So what I would ask each board member to do is to pick one of those candidates, and we'll just go around and you can kind of make your selection. If it's tied 3-3, then we'll have a more in-depth conversation to see if somebody feels comfortable going one way or the other. but that'll come down to who's in that 8th spot. So Beth, I guess what I would ask you to do is to just go through the list, and each person can either declare if they want St. Luke be her or if they want Rachel Cloud.
Sounds great. Okay. McCoy,
Rachel Cloud.
Vanden Heuvel,
Rachel Cloud.
Becker,
St. Luke be her.
Smith,
Rachel Cloud.
Sitnikov,
St. Luke be her.
and Warren. I'm sorry, Brenda, you're on mute.
I'm so concentrating on your chart. St. Luke be her.
So that's 3 and 3.
Can we absolutely not add a 9th slot? I mean, we're at a tie and then we tied again. I mean, I'd rather have it be a long night than kick someone off, and the two represent very different. Their letters are very different, and I think both valid.
I'm amenable to that. Beth, we would have to just take a look at the schedule. So yeah, I think we could squeeze in a 9th interview, seeing as we tied twice between the two candidates.
I'm open to that.
Yep, me too.
Sure.
Better than to have a high school style debate between the two candidates, hashing out which one we feel is better. So that's all right. Very good. Then we will interview 9 candidates instead of 8. And to the candidates, again, who weren't selected, thank you very much for your interest. And for the 9 candidates, Beth will be in touch in the next week or so with details on the interview date, which is March 1st. All right, with that, I'd look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, that concludes the special board meeting. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
You have been watching the Green Bay Area Public School District's Board of Education meeting. Please visit the school district's website, www.gbaps.org, to view the program again. If you cannot fully access the information on this video, please let us know the accessibility issue you are having by calling 920-448-2025 or by email at communications@gbaps.org. We will try to provide the information to you in an alternative format and/or make the necessary improvements to make the information accessible.